Hi, I'm Bethany,
And I'm Hannah.
and this is our new YouTube channel, and we'll be recording stuff like funny stuff, but also like serious matters and stuff. So, one of the first things we want to address: society nowadays sucks. Wouldn't you agree?
I would fully agree.
It's ridiculous how people can't be themselves in society. Like, people cannot be themselves because society judges so badly and makes people commit suicide and everything. It's ridiculous.
It's just insane that people can't act the way they want to because of what society thinks people should be.
One thing that I think is ridiculous is sending somebody a death threat for being themselves or loving somebody the same gender or something. Just sending someone death threats, I don't care what it's for. That is ridiculous. It's mortifying. That is so beyond me. It is the rudest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Saying someone, be like, hey, you should go die, and I'll be right in hell, I'm going to kill you, or something like that. That is the rudest thing I've ever heard of. You should not do that. That's not fair. That's not right. That's just rude. Like, seriously.
Yeah. And for famous people, they can't do things or date somebody without being ridiculed on what they do or who they date. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, if they're happy and you like them as an actor, an actress, or whatever they are, it shouldn't matter who they date. I would think you would be happy for them because they're in love.
Exactly. One thing, okay, so I will admit, I like One Direction a lot. This girl, and yes, I am going to say her username, so if you're a Directioner and you want to attack her, say that's not right, go all for it. This little 11-year-old girl on Twitter, this is just, before I even go into this, let me just say, parents nowadays, I don't like how they raise their kids, just raising them to be little whores and stuff and just go have sex, and they're not even old enough. They're just like 11 and 12 years old saying they've had sex before and smoked weed and got drunk. That's ridiculous. That is trashy. That is disgusting. That is just, you're a child. I don't care who you are. You are a child. You're not even a teenager yet and you're already having sex and stuff. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. But an 11-year-old girl, her name is @PlasticBieber. Yeah, Plastic Bieber, sending One Direction death threats, saying Zayn Malik is a terrorist, Harry Styles is ugly. She's told Liam and Niall and Louis that she hopes they die and from AIDS or cancer, and she said that One Direction is worse than 9/11. Let me just say, 9/11, terrorism, AIDS, and cancer, that's nothing to joke about. And saying gays and people, like Muslim people, just because that's their religion doesn't mean that they're different from us. They're human beings. I don't care if they're gay, if they're Muslim, if they are a different religion or whatever. They're still human beings. They still have feelings. That's not fair to them to hurt their feelings. If you don't like what they are or what they do or what they love, then if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. That's just rude. It's just not fair to them either, because they're human and they have feelings. So if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. That's my opinion. So yeah, that's just rude beyond compare. Ugh, just society nowadays sucks. You can't be yourself because somebody will judge you and somebody will hurt your feelings. People are committing suicide because society is being completely, what's the word? It just mortifies me, is what it does. Because you can't be yourself without people judging you or saying, oh, you're ugly, oh, you're fat, oh, you're gay, I don't like you, oh, you're Muslim, you're a terrorist, oh, you're famous, you're a fame whore. you have money and nobody likes you because you have money. Like, that's just not fair. Just because somebody did something with their life doesn't mean that they're, like, fame whores and stuff, and they're attention seekers. It's because they're doing what they love. That's just not fair.
People shouldn't have to go through crap every single day from certain people who just sit at home and don't do anything, when these people are out doing things that some people would never dream of and making something of their life.
This is tea, by the way, just like to make that clear. This is not anything but tea. But yeah, the whole situation, like, with that little 11-year-old girl, and she's tweeting Justin Bieber, and it's like, I want you inside me, I want your cock, I want your penis. I wrote on my vagina today with a black magic marker, Justin Bieber was here, and that is disgusting. When I was 11, I barely even knew what a penis was or what, like, sex was. I didn't know what anything else like that was. That's, like, nothing for an 11-year-old little girl to know and say. By all means, not say. That is weird. That shows you how good parenting that child's parents have done. She said she was in a store and she was trying to buy a Justin Bieber poster, and her mom said no, and she called her a cunt in front of the whole store. If that was my little girl, she would be grounded from her phone. She would never leave the house. She would probably never see the light of day for like a year. My child wouldn't even talk to me like that in the first place. I would already discipline them for just acting like that. This is ridiculous. Why would you even allow your child to do that? Even, you should get on their Twitter and be like, hey, I'm deleting this Twitter because my child doesn't know how to act. And she's 11 years old. And she's tweeting Justin Bieber saying, oh, come have sex with me. Tweeting Selena Gomez and saying, you can't make love to Justin like I can. Go back to the border. Like, that is so rude beyond compare. That's not even nice at all. So you shouldn't even say stuff like that. Like, seriously.
And she's 11. Like, that's just not even right. That's not right for an 18-year-old who is Justin's age to say, much less
especially over Twitter.
A girl who's 7 years younger than him.
She's a little girl. She should still be out playing on the playground, playing with Barbies, playing with little bears or something, playing with dolls. Like,
because when we were 11, we played with Build-A-Bears and
Barbie dolls.
Our imagination.
And we were outside non-stop. Like, we lived outside, basically. You shouldn't be, if you're 11, you shouldn't be on Twitter, especially like a fan base like that.
And saying the words she's
saying. Like, cussing like that. Like, I don't even cuss now. But I'm 14. Nowadays you hear like 14-year-olds screaming cuss words in every sentence they make, but like, she's 11, she's a little girl. She shouldn't be saying all these cuss words, especially cunt. Like, that is awful. And saying all this sex stuff about sex, you shouldn't even know what sex is. You're 11 freaking years old. You're just a little girl. Dang.
And saying she wants it.
And being like, yeah, I wrote on my vagina. She was like, what did she say? She was like, I was listening to Believe earlier today and touching myself when my mom walked in the room, and she was like, and I was like, get the F out. And she was like, throwing stuff at her, and she said, she shut the door, and she was like, yeah, I'm a B. And you're 11 years old. That shows you how, like, good of a person you are, how well your parents raised you. Not only does your personality and the way you act reflect on you, it reflects on your parents too. Like, that is ridiculous. This whole situation and society. Ooh. Just saying gays. Okay, God and Jesus, I don't think they wrote the Bible. Some man did. I don't know who wrote the Bible. Well, some man wrote the Bible and said that gays will go to hell. No, they won't. that people are born like that. They're born gay, they're born lesbian, they're born bisexual. It's not something they can help. It's not their fault. If God didn't want gays and bisexuals on this earth, He wouldn't make them. He wouldn't make them gay or bisexual or lesbian. Like, that's beyond me, because people are like, oh, you're going to hell if you're gay or you're bisexual or something. God created, like, the weed, the plant. He didn't create the drugs. And the people that did are going to hell because they created it. He didn't create it. He didn't create jugheads. He created the person. He did not create their problems, their mental problems. Unless they're born like that, then it's ridiculous. It's not even fair to that kind of person. So, most of this video was about just society in general, but also that little girl. That's what the main point about this video is, because all of this that we talked about reflects back onto her. Because you're 11 years old. I don't know your name, but you're 11. You are 11 years old. And look how you're acting now. Once you're my age, you probably will be off on the side of the road somewhere, already raped, and probably you're probably half dead. Because you'll probably be doing drugs and drinking and having sex and just getting diseases and stuff. That is weird. You're 11. You are 11 years old. Get that through your little head. Well, that was about all that we had to say in this video. We will be posting more videos, not only about, like, what was the word I was saying earlier? Society. Yeah, not only like society and personal matters like that, but we'll be posting funny videos too, probably. So, hope you all enjoy this video. And if anybody has any requests or something, I guess, I don't know what that is, because I've never really made a YouTube video before, but all we had to say in this video is about that little girl, so, bye!